Welcome to Lifetime Fitness today. We are excitedly getting close to the end of our course. Next week is going to be course number 8. So when you're keeping up with us in the module section of Canvas, you'll see how close we are. So you are in your final days. If you have waited for the very end to do your exercise programs, and I've been excited to look at them and to see how you're doing. It seems like it again has been challenging, and it always challenges you to try something new. And again, there's a lot of people who are looking at what they tried and saying we have to adjust it this way in order to make an exercise program turn into a lifelong kind of exercise program. And so I really want you to look at it with those eyes so that you can tweak and make those changes, because again, everything that we do in Lifetime Fitness is going to be positive if there's a small change that where you can step forward and take one small step up and then hold to that for a period of weeks. And then when you feel like you're confident with that, you take another step up. And your life, when you think about goals, it should be a series of steps like that. And this is hopefully going to be something that's really positive. So when you are done with your exercise program and you click on turning part 2 of that program in, it tells you, of course, that after completion of the week of activities, summarize how it went by answering the following questions. And those questions are going to be how you'll tell me what needs to change in your exercise program so that you can make it full time for the rest of your life, which is really what we're shooting for. Let's be realistic, totally what you're shooting for in the midst of making a plan. So a small plan is a good plan, even if it's a 3-minute plan every day, because if you really set out to do something and you start small and then you keep stepping up, you can see some really cool things happen. So I really challenge you to do that and to see what God can do with dedication in that situation. So today we are going over chapter 6. Chapter 6 is all about weight management. And this is a really great chapter. And I'm going to tell you in the lecture that everybody should have a weight management goal, because obviously some people want to stay the same, and that's a weight management goal. Some people want to gain weight. That's also a weight management goal. And so as you have opportunities, I have really appreciated those of you that are even texting me, because just having different conversations with you. I love putting my phone number out there for you so that you can use it and just send me a question here. And again, if you want to know something, because that is a really great way to communicate personally and privately. And please feel free to do that. If, as we go through chapter 6, something strikes a chord and you want to talk about it, don't hesitate to give me a yell. So as I look here at my other screen, for today, we are obviously getting very close to turning in that exercise program part 2. It is due on next Monday. And reading chapter 6 and answering the questions is due for next Monday. And then, of course, telling people that you watched the lecture and that you finished the lecture. So a big part of what we need to do in regards to the weight management chapter is we do a weight management program, nutrition/weight management program at the end of this chapter. And so you're going to be introduced to myfitnesspal.com, and you're also going to be introduced to chronometer.com. And again, I'm going to explain that in the lecture, but if you haven't already gotten yourself on board and become a member and done the profile so that you know how many calories you need to be eating every day, please go on, become a member. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. And then fill it out uh, as far as what your profile is, and it will tell you exactly what you need to be eating a day. And then as you are using your cell phone to input foods that you eat, if you go to restaurants, that's great. It's easy to find. If you go to um, eat an international cuisine someplace, they'll even find that. It's very, very good. Those of you that are perfectionists are going to struggle with this assignment because you might not know exactly how many ounces. And so to some degree, you have to be willing to guesstimate, um, because you get better at it with time. But if you've never done this kind of thing before, it's going to be something that is going to take a little bit of a process, but it's incredibly challenging to see what you eat every day. I would really encourage you to chart everything you drink, and because you never know if enough water is being drank. And that could be the way that you get challenged in this particular lesson. Chart your candy, chart your snacks, chart everything, and you're going to have a chance to be able to see what type of change that you could make in your eating habits to accomplish the goal that you want. So spending time to do the list every day, to make it done well, and make sure it's really representative of what you eat during that day, is going to be really impactful. And let's say that you just put a few of the foods down. It's not very realistic to what you eat generally, and you're not going to be able to give yourself a chance to be impacted. So it takes about 5 minutes a day to be legit at it, and take your chance and make it happen, so that it can be something that would challenge all of us moving forward and going from there. So next week we're going to read chapter 7, talk about chapter 7, and that's all about stress. And so that's great to do that at the end of a semester. And you'll click on turning in the nutrition and weight management program next week, so you can read through that in the lecture. I'm going to tell you about that too. So the lecture is coming here soon, and it should be up almost instantaneously when I post this introduction. So give me a yell if you need me, and I look forward to talking with you online. We'll talk to you soon.